Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today, deck that you helped to perfect. Because we had this crazy combo that deals 100 damage, but with your comments, we actually made it way better. And you will see combo today, and I'll tell you, this will be absolutely epic. But first things first, let's put Preacher, so our Monored friend actually cannot win the game on turn 4 or 5. So, Nova Hellkite. A lot of damage, but only for one turn, so it shouldn't really matter, and they cannot attack with the Hard Claw. So it's basically 3 mana for damage. And guys, I really enjoyed all the comments from, that video, so really thank you. If you left the comment, I'm just so thankful. We probably go with Duress here. We can even attack, which is so good. Okay, let's attack first. Because this will be massive. Having those lifelinkers will win us the game probably. But yeah, and by the way, I don't know if I mentioned it, but you will see the combo in this video. This will be absolutely like when you said you will laugh. At least I did. So let's get rid of the Burst Lightning. It also gives us full information. They will probably play the Lynx because it's 3 damage, and you know that they literally cannot resist dealing phase damage. But that being said, we have ways to punish it. This is not a rogue. And we already have some nice... Man, we can literally clear the board. So they have Sarkhan, and they probably want to go for the Hellkite. We need to keep something for the Hellkite, because that's their big play. So I think that we need to attack with Preacher and the other thing. Yeah. This will be fine. This will be fine. We need to be smart about it, because our opponent is very close to closing the game against us. But I think we are just right so they cannot do it. And yeah, so, okay, I will explain combo later. For now, that's fine. Here's our life gain. We have... Oh my god, I forgot about this one. Joke! It's because we can finally remove the links, because something left the battlefield. That's why we did it. And now we have Shoot the Sheriff. I got you. You thought that we misplayed. No, the reason for attacking with this token was to make something die, basically. This hurts a little bit, but it is what it is. And we can actually wait until they attack. This doesn't do anything, right, when it attacks. This will be a very close game. But I think we're in good position, and Sarkhan right now is kinda that card. Alright, first things first. We attack with Preacher, that's for sure. And I think we just play the Servitor, and we set up for future. We keep this for blocking. And also the token. Yeah, we are getting there, guys. So yeah, just want to really thank you for, all those space discussions. Like, this was so fun to just, talk with you guys. I generally would love to talk more about stuff, just to know what you guys think and what you like and stuff like this. So, yeah, we might be doing it more. And you can tell me if you enjoyed this style a little bit more, because, it's not like I will tell you about new mono red build that is groundbreaking. Like, it's already happened. Like, it won't change. It is what it is. So they already activated it, which means that they probably cannot pump it unless they have the card. If they have the card, they hit Nemesis harder, so it's kind of the same. Here you go. That's how we like our board. And if we can start by literally beating mono red, that will be hilarious. And it really feels like it. We can attack, right? Deals combat. I draw a card. I like drawing cards. Okay, I think what we will do here is first see the card. I will attack with everything because we get the lifelinker every time. At least for now, because on the next turn they will have more life than us probably. Virtue. This is nice. We could life gain with this. But we probably can just wait. So we go Nemesis as the blocker. If you don't know, Nemesis is amazing blocker because it kills a creature that blocks it and usually clears the rest of the board or just hits face. So they probably cannot go through it. 5 life, man, this is so funny. So Mono Red is playing a 6 mana dragon so they can stabilize and try to survive against our aggression. well, we are a combo deck. We don't even go this way generally. So I think we go for the Nemesis and give them the taste of their own medicine. So we are lower on the life total, which is great. Yeah, we can attack with this. This is perfect, man. If they block, they still lose the creature, and of course we live gain, which means we can draw cards with Servitor. And if you don't know, Servitor is indestructible. So some decks literally cannot handle it, which means that you are getting more stuff. And I believe we will win on the next turn. Oh, they will... Man, they might... We will go with this. This is the good play. Because on the next turn we win. We did it so we can live gain too, because they want to go for the lethal on this turn. And we'll make sure that they cannot. That was an interesting start. I'm sad that we didn't get to see the Dreadnought against Mono Red. This would be just epic. Man, I would promise, if we're playing on paper, I would just promise them I won't kill them with this board. So they keep playing. They can kill the lifelinker, it doesn't really matter. Man, if they want to go for another turn, we can crew. They left the game. They know what's up. Alright, but you will see combo in the next ones. Servitor can do a lot against some decks. So this is a very hit or miss card. If you hit right, it's just amazing and it does so much. If it hits wrong, it just instantly dies and does nothing. So, you know, man, that was... I nearly choked on this one. Alright, so what can we do? Probably play Preacher, I guess? We played this because this is the card they have seen so far. And Preacher is a great target for what they bounced and I forgot about it because I didn't pay attention. But it's fine, it's fine. Oh, they are duressing. This is really nice. That means, of course, they will play the Momentum Breaker, but that's most of their cards, and we still have some solid threats here. So I'm pretty happy so far, and because it's not Hopeless Nightmare, look at that, 18. And as everyone knows, moment you stop duressing, your opponent will draw Unholy Annex, and just win the game with it. I feel so bad for our opponent. They double duressed to get the Annex or something like this. And I mean, we just hit it at the top of the library. That's the best place. They are dealing quite a lot of damage, but now we are doing cards. This is Outlaw. This is like it's every type. It's also a dragon. So we have to deal with it. Yeah, we actually cannot hit anything because this one is a rogue. Alright, let's go for the demon then. So stationing shouldn't matter too much here, but it will probably die. Like the demon will most likely die. But we can maybe try to find something next. Yep. Not much you can do about it. Because I guess, no, waiting would be worse. I think it would be worse. I really wanted to draw those cards and not lose too much life. 5 damage is a ton. Don't get me wrong. But we need to endure it somehow. I mean, this is a demon. So we definitely play this. And what is the other play? What is 2 mana? Oh, they have the breaker. There's nothing we can target except Rakshasa. So that's a bit of a problem. I really think we still need Cecil. Just so we can get rid of the Sanctuary at least, or threaten it. So yeah, that should be the play. We could station this, I guess. No harm in doing so. I'm considering Monolith. Because I can draw some cards, but it can be so problematic. Like we might die due to this. So maybe we just chill. This might hit something, right? Alright, let's drop it. I will drop it because this will probably not hit anything that is super important right now. And I don't want to take more damage. So we will just chill, prepare this for the combo, potentially. If we get good hits, we could even try to go Dreadnought, like on the next turn. Because we might hit Rakshasa or something. But we'll see, we'll see. We have the demon here. I forgot about this demon, I guess. Momentum break. Bro, they do not whiff. Like, every single card is just putting more and more pressure every turn. So it's 7 damage. Can we survive? We actually can. We actually can. This is decent. So there is a chance we can win this. I can go Sanctuary and another Annex. And then we trade Sanctuaries. That has to be the play. We need to take this one because this one doesn't have sickness. The summoning one. And this will be such... Wait, if... Oh boy. If I attack, I cannot do the thing. Oh, this is awkward. And if I play this... Yeah, I cannot play the Annex here. I guess we have Shoot the Sheriff. Maybe it will hit, but probably not. So I need to wait. I need this during my turn, so I get the life gain. And I also need, by the way, second Rakshasa, as foretold. And I need this on block so we can trade. They, of course, want to trade because then they think that maybe we lose the demon. But we have more. Down to 1. Oh my god. Yeah, guys, this might be one of the only top decks that actually keeps us in the game. I cannot be. This is such a good draw. And I think we have only one in the whole deck. Okay. Now I go Sanctuary. Please don't kill me. And we go to 5. And then we go to 3. Is that the beginning of the comeback? Like, if they don't have 2 good cards, or if they don't have a good card in those 2, like, we are completely stabilizing on the next turn. Moment we play this, we should be completely fine. I could draw cards, but I'm so low. They had such aggressive, great opening that we actually have 0 life to spare during the whole game. Like, we need to roll with it, man. Alright, I think I know how to play this. So we attack first. We have 5 mana. That's all we need. And if they want to remove this, I actually would love it. Because this might be like a removal. Kirin is probably worse. It feels like this is a something. Unless they were considering the breakers. So man, this will be so close. Oh boy. This is a second demon. That's good. Because that means 1 removal doesn't cut it anymore. We did it! Against the Bounce Orzhov with really strong opening. Man, this was nice. Honestly, we can just play this as a tap land. This will be our next turn, so we actually don't lose anything by this play. Well, we do, when I think about it. Because we probably want to Shoot the Sheriff as the second spell. So this can make a difference after all. No, we don't have Court mana. So we will play this tap land. So we can do more on the next turns. Yeah, I might take this 2 damage. It's probably less aggressive. Like, whenever they play Inquisitor, that's less aggressive than the other, versions. So we probably have a little bit more time. Which means that we can take this 2 damage. We can probably go to like 16 and then start reacting. Just to make better decisions. Man, like, I'm hyped for the combo. We have a long way to go, but we'll get there. Alright, this is probably our target. Because now we need to remove 2 creatures. So let's get rid of this. This can stay, but we probably will remove it. Unless we draw something that is really nice here. Yeah, I mean, Preacher is just so good. Alright, let's just get rid of the land. Because on the next turn we can already start shenanigans with the Dreadnought. We need to start stationing. We need to get it to 10. Then when we draw Nemesis and the other thing, you know, good things will happen. They seem to be fishing for block for Helix. I think we can take this damage because we will get the tokens anyway with lifing. And if they attack like this, this could be a bluff, but I'll tell you, they nearly never bluff. Like, whenever they do this play, it's usually just Helix. So I'm not taking chances here. I like my Preacher, I want to get value from my favorite creature. And... Thunder of Unity. Well, this is a... Man, I forgot this card exists. It's actually so cool. We need to play this, man. By the way, Nemesis, here we go. As foretold. Oh, this one is interesting. I can attack here and then play this. I really want to have it in the board already. Oh my god, we have equal life. That's massive. They lost life, which means that we also draw the card, which is incredibly great. Oh man, we could even go for the demon. Alright, it's all coming together. But the Dreadnought first. You know this has to hit the board. But we are not stationing it. This one is too important. Like, it trades perfectly against what they have. I should probably read the next chapters. Whenever a creature you control enters this turn, I lose life and they gain life. Okay, that's disturbing. We might have some of life total situation, you know. Oh boy, it starts. So it starts. But we will try. Man, those tokens are massive. I think our opponent think that we won't block this, but we absolutely will. Absolutely will. And now I can start getting more and more stuff. Can I paint myself? Not really. I don't want to spend mana, so we will attack first and see if there's reaction. They want to burn. So what this deck does, they draw a lot of cards, hits with some small creatures, and just try to burn the rest. They probably have helixes and a lot of creatures that create a lot of creatures. Oh, I actually drew the card. That's fine. We could just go for a huge demon, man. But I think we... Oh man, maybe I messed up. No, it's fine. It's fine. We go for this. We see if that goes through. We have another trajectory. And we could go for Sanctuary for the demon. Or we can just play a demon. No, we don't have mana. We didn't have double black, so there was no chance to play this. However I played this, I messed up. I don't want to admit it, but I think I messed up. Alright guys, we'll go like this, because we aimed at stationing, that was the game plan, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Haste, not needed, we just want to deal 100 damage, that's the game plan. Alright, we still wanted to get rid of the wizard, because they probably can spam a lot of spells and, you know, drain us. 14 is not a lot against this type of deck. Alright, okay. This creates wizards, right? Every time at the beginning of the end step. Yeah, this will be a little bit scary. So we could already go for the demon. We are at 12, so we are making the token. Man, we can already win the game! Bro, I just realized we can just win the game. It sounds like a really good idea. They have something. But for 1 mana, it's probably not important. Alright, guys. You know the drill. Up to 8. Oh, this will be so glorious. We'll legit win by dealing 100 damage. And this is all thanks to you guys, because you suggested Nemesis and I was like, man, this is actually a perfect. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Our opponent is really cool. Alright, so we swing. This deals 100 damage. Don't smite me. Now we can deal 100 damage to the face! It happened! But this is such a cool combo. Like, it's so much better than what we tried before, man. Is that like a combo deck or... Oh, another land. Cool. Cool. I needed the 5th one, you know? Alright, so this will be a bit of a rough start. Our opponent is doing some shenanigans. Oh, another land, thank you. I think I needed like few more lands, you know? So, let's go with Annex. We need better draw than this, because so far we are not drawing anything. And with Annex we should be able to start duressing, fixing stuff. This is obviously something that uses a lot of graveyard, but I'm not sure exactly. Like, usually you think about Reanimator for... Oh, here's the Zombify. So it is Reanimator. I guess they will make a ton of tokens somehow. Not sure exactly why. We will definitely see it. We could already get the first thing, but I think we just go with Preacher here. We still can take some damage. It's not a big deal. And I think we can station as well. Maybe something like Arden will hit our face, but I'm willing to take the risk. just so we can station. I don't see Arden, so there is a chance they cannot set up everything. Oh, so now they will zombify knights. You know what? Normally you probably cannot beat it because it's too much stats, but this deck can actually beat it very nicely because we just deal 100 damage. So you know, it's not. It doesn't matter how much they have in the board; they just die. Well, what do you do? Nothing. That's the answer. I love it. All right, guys. We need to focus on this turn. We need to do stuff. Man, the mana is rough. Like, I think we drew every black source from the whole deck. Alright, so what can we do? We absolutely need to kill this. That's for sure. So, let's kill it. And now we can start fixing stuff. We could start doing more cards. I kinda like it. But first... I mean, we attack and we make the token. Not the biggest deal, but it will help in the future. Do we get more cards? Yeah, I think we won, because we can set up the combo, and once we get the missing piece, you know what happens. And let's draw. Let's draw. Finally, now we can go for it. Yep, let's station. I don't think we will be using it, but I think there's no real downside. Man, definitely wonky draw. We absolutely would love Duress, because then we get Zombify and they're left with nothing. We also need the Dreadnought, so we still are digging. That's why we also have so much card advantage. Preacher can draw, this can draw, this can draw, and of course we can also life gain with both of them. Alright, this is nice, but we still don't have what we really need. Alright, we can absolutely go with this. And I think we will ping them. Yeah, let's just play. I don't... Man, but we cannot hit removal on this turn. That's the big deal. I think we want to hit this. Yep. And that's face. This way they get the emblem, so the life gain doesn't matter anymore. We could deal more damage. But I think we can do it later. Let's see how they will block. Of course, we swing. We make another token. We get a little bit of lifelink. Oh, I hope they will go for one of those. They don't get the life gain, but they get the rest. So I can deal 2 damage. No, I can deal only 1 damage here. So it doesn't matter too much. I think we just go with this. We don't have amazing plays here. Somehow we really missed everything. But we will just try pressuring them. So basically we are trying to hit the Dreadnought, because that's how we want to kill them, and this shouldn't be very, very hard, but we need to survive. So 4 tokens, I believe. This is kinda... will be a little bit of a problem, but let's see. All we need is some good draws, but we're not getting them somehow. Alright, this is an interesting one. We could also go for the demon. They're dealing quite a lot of damage, so we definitely go for this. We could Screaming Nemesis. We cannot deal enough damage, and we cannot block because they only have flyers. If we go Nemesis, we have 4 lands. So we probably just go for the demon then. Which means... we could go for Sanctuary too. How much damage we can deal? So we could attack with this and then go Nemesis and deal 1 more. So potentially we deal 4, 7, 8, 9 damage. Not enough. Not enough. Alright. That means we just swing all here. We'll get 2 lifelinkers. They won't matter now, but they will matter later. Oh my god, if they block, that's perfect for us. I love it. This is incredibly good for us. Even though our opponent thinks that they're ahead, they had lethal and they just wasted it. So I'm pretty happy with this one. That means we could go for the demon. And I mean we can just play this one, right? And then we have what? This highlights wrong, so we will only have 2 mana. If we go for the Sanctuary, we can still play the Preacher, which seems to be a little bit better. Well, this is a 6/6. Alright, let's go, let's go. The fact that it's a flyer and 6/6, I think is the main deal. And we can still go with Cecil. I don't want to draw more cards. We might be actually very close to that, so let's make sure that we can try to survive another turn. Don't forget, they have this emblem. If not the emblem, they would probably be at 20 or something by now. And we managed to win this. That was the wonkiest game ever, but you know what? I'll take the win. Well guys, did you enjoy the new improved combo? I hope you did, and we'll make it even better, because after playing, I still think we can make a huge change that will make the deck better. And I know some of you will ask, Sloth, this is the main freaking combo. Why do you play 3 of them? Well, because I don't have mythic wildcards anymore. I couldn't craft. I don't have the 4th one. Subscribe so Sloth gets the 4th Dreadnought. But yeah, if you really go for this combo, you should probably play 4. That's like the main thing. And we have 7 pieces that go for the other part of the combo, so you should probably go 4. And just to be clear, guys, generally it's like a junky combo deck. I still think it's like the best version we have showcased, and it felt way more smooth than the previous one, but you know, it's a ton of wild cards, and Servitor is not a great card. Dreadnought it's probably the only use for this card, so just to try to keep it real. And the Monolith is the card that I think we can actually skip, because the whole point of this card was that the creature gets this passive. Whenever it dealt damage, you draw this many cards and lose this life. To be fair, seeing your opponent draw 100 cards and then dying is so much like aura farming that it's a better win con than just killing your opponent with 100 damage. But you know, outside of stylistical points, it's kind of the same. You win the game instantly. So honestly, I think with Nemesis, Monolith might not be needed, because both Nemesis and Servitor has the same effect. It also means that your opponent doesn't need to have creatures like we needed in the previous version. And honestly, usually Nemesis alone is enough. It's just such a perfect card. And you might think, well, it's just perfect because it basically reflects the damage, right? Not really. It's also perfect because it has haste. And in order to trigger the Dreadnought, you need to attack. Whenever you attack, you need 1 creature at least attacking. So if your opponent, for example, removes everything, sweeps the board all the time and stuff like this, this is hard to do. With Nemesis, it's easy to do. You just play it, and it basically has 2 combo parts on its own. You don't overpay it, because the creature is insane even for 3 mana. It's used in the meta aggro decks because it's so good. So, man, it's just perfect for the deck. And Rakshasa is always performing in this deck just because it's so easy to station this with Rakshasa in the board. It's only 2 turns, so you basically have this early game. You draw cards with Annex and you live gain, so it stabilizes you. You drop this, you instantly crew it or station it, as we call it now, to 5. And then your opponent has 1 turn before this gets activated on the next turn. So basically, this gives them 1 turn to react. So all in all, I think we should probably get rid of the Monolith, because Nemesis together with Servitor is the worst one, but I'm sorry, I have to say it. But it's good second way to activate the combo. I think those are enough, and this frees you 4 slots to do something crazy. And yeah, I really enjoyed this version. I think it's way more smooth than the previous one, and actually more fun, so I hope you enjoyed it. You probably shouldn't craft it. I crafted it for you, so you don't need to take the pain and you can have all the fun. It's not easy to make this combo, but with this version it's way easier than with the other one. And yeah, Nemesis is just doing heavy lifting, while Annex gives you enough cardo so you can find the combo pieces most of the time. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed. If you made it until end of the video, tell me in the comments. I want to know. And just huge thank you guys for, you know, supporting the channel, being here every day. It matters and means so much to me. So yeah, just thank you for sharing those cool Magic moments. It's also exciting for me knowing that I will make a play and you guys will sit and you will be excited for it as well. It just makes Magic so much more fun. So thank you for that. Thank you for everyone that supported on Patreon. You guys are true heroes of this channel, just lifting the content so we can have all the shenanigans every single day. Thank you for that. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching and see you guys tomorrow. With